I'm going to do a full face LA Girl look. I've got all the products finally in of LA Girl. The foundation I got is fair and it's a little orangey for my skin, so I'm going to take the NYX Pro Blender and it's white and lighten this up, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that. First I'm going to take my glasses off and we're going to do our eyes first because I just feel that it's easier to do that. I'm going to take me some Scotch tape. I'll get my mirror here so I can see how to line my eyes. And I've learned that if I do my eyes first, and if I get fallout down in here or down in here, then the foundation kind of takes care of it, and I don't have to get a makeup wipe and all that stuff. And this is a great little trick that I've seen on Casey Holmes' channel to get the crisp look on your eyes that you're wanting. So I don't have a primer for my eyes. I do have the high definition smoothing face primer. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the e.l.f. eye primer, since I don't have a LA Girl eye primer. I didn't see one either. I've looked and it took me forever to get these products in. It looks like that. It's just a silicone eyeshadow or eye primer. I'm going to prime my eyes. I've already put my Simple Moisturizer on, which is a go-to every day, all day long. If I start getting hoarse, I do have a little bit of an allergy going on. Here in Virginia, it's pollen is really bad. Ragweed is blooming and dogwoods is blooming, and it's just horrible. I'm going to use all e.l.f. brushes for this. I'm going to go into the LA Girl eyeshadow collection in the nudes. It's Beauty Brick. I don't remember how much I got it for. I don't even remember where I found it at, because I had to go to a bunch of different little places to find these stuff. They look like this. I'm going to take this white color right here, and on a e.l.f. Professional Blending Eyeshadow Brush, I'm just going to cover my whole eye with this and just lay down that primer that I put on. So let's get that done real quick. I hope you all enjoy this. This is a, some people's tested out the LA Girl foundation. This is the first time I've wore LA Girl at all. I'm anxious to see about this green concealer for my redness. I'm really anxious to see that. Now with the same brush, I'm going to go in with this, and there's no colors here. This taupey shade. It's coming off a little bit brown, but it's more of a taupe shade, and I'm going to put that in the crease. There is a lot of fallout with this. It's powdery. It just kicks up a lot of powder. You can see there. But that doesn't bother me if it blends out really well. So let's see here. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Blends out pretty good. Let's hit the other eye. I hope you guys are having a good week so far. It does have a lot of flick. Like, if you see right there, I flicked up, and when I flicked up, it flicked up. To me, it's really not a problem. If I'm looking for a good alternative priced ranged eyeshadow, I can work with that. I can always blend that out or add it in or something. Okay, now with a different brush. This is just the eyeshadow brush. It's a flat brush. I apparently did not clean these after I did my full face e.l.f. tutorial. Shame on me. I'm going to go in with this gold glittery look. I'm going to put it dry first. I'm going to go in and dry, and I'm just going to put it on my eyelid. And then if it doesn't work dry and show up the pigment, then I'm going to wet the brush. And it's not, so we're going to have to wet the brush. So let's see. Let's go ahead and do it on both both eyes, and then we'll wet the brush and do it. Now I've got the LA Girl setting spray Pro Set. It looks like this. This is what I'm going to wet my brush with. If you have Mix Plus or any of your, you can use water for that matter. All you do is you just spray your brush and then dip into whatever color that's the glittery. And it helps pack it on just a little bit better. Yeah, you can see that sheen in there now. It really picks that up. I've got a little bit of music in the background playing. I hope YouTube don't kick that. And you may hear the scanner. I did cut it down, but it may still come through. I don't know. Okay, we're going to go back in with that little blending brush. We're just going to blend in the middle and make sure that it's evened and not got a line. I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to dip into this dark glittery one here and put it just kind of on the outer corner. I don't want a real smoky eye, but I don't want it like a light smoky eye. I just want a little bit of a middle smoky eye. That ain't doing it. I don't know about these. I'm going with a smudge brush. I don't know about these shadows, guys. I'm having issues. As of right now, I'll give this a, We'll see about the rest of the products, though. Yeah, the eyeshadow kit's just not kicking it for me. It's not doing it. Not doing it. I think e.l.f.'s better. I don't know, it's just not doing it. I'm going to go ahead and put this down on my bottom. Underneath my eyelashes on the bottom. That glittery brown, dark. That I was trying to put there on the end just to smoke out a little bit. It's not really. Right now I'll give this a no, guys. I don't know that I'd waste my money on it. If you got a young 14 or 15 year old that's starting to experiment with makeup and you don't want to spend a whole lot of money, maybe. But I still think I would probably go with e.l.f. to be honest with you. Because I'm having to really press. And I mean press hard to get this to work. So, I don't know. Let's take the tape off, see what we got here. Nice clean line. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know about that eyeshadow, guys. Uh-oh. I dropped my brush on the floor. If I don't get it, the dog will get it. I don't know about that. Let's try the primer. It's LA Girl Pro Primer High Definition Smooth Face Primer. Directions. Helps smooth and fill in fine lines and pores. Paraben and fragrance free. Enriched with vitamin E. Apply on clean, moisturized skin prior to makeup application. It sounds kind of very liquidy, so I'm going to go ahead and just kind of shake it a little bit. It's a silicone based. So let's see what we got here. It feels like the e.l.f. silicone, but not as thick. It's a lot thinner, but it's definitely a silicone. My hair's a mess, guys. I'm sorry. I didn't really do anything to it today. Alright. It feels okay. It's not the greatest in the world. Now, I'm going to show you how I do this. Okay, this is fair. And as you can tell, it's kind of liquidy. It's runny. And I'm going to go ahead and show you all. It's thick. but I mean it's like a thick, it's got a very orangey undertone. So what I'm going to do is first get a makeup wipe. Thought I had them out already, but I must not have. And I'm going to clean my fingers off. And I'm going to wipe this off. And on a, I'm going to use a mirror because I don't have, I ordered a glass mixing, I forgot what they're called. I dropped the foundation in the floor too. Oh goodness. It's a glass sculpting something or other. I'm going to use it just a plain mirror. Put me a couple pumps of this. We're going to go with about 4. It's probably way too much. And then this NYX Pro Foundation Mixer in white. It helps balance it out. Now, right now the foundation looks like it's about a 1 that I'm using. 2 drops of it's going to take it to this drop. 3 drops of it's going to take it to this. So we're just going to play around, see what we come up with. I dropping everything. And if I don't get this stuff, then I'll eat it. He will chew it up because he's mean like that. He's not really mean. He just experiment. Now it's coming out already. It's just white. I'm going to do 3. Then I'm going to take, where is my foundation brush? I'm going to use, go figure, right? Let's use the Coastal Scent foundation brush. It's the BR 110. Looks like that. It's a kabuki, but it's not as, I'll show you the difference between them. This is the Morphe. You can see the difference. And this is the Real Technique. Nope, wrong one. This is the Real Techniques. So I'm going to use the Coastal Scents. Try it out with this. And it comes with a little spatula too that, you know, I can mix the foundation up with and all that good stuff. We're just going to use this. I may have to add some more white to it though, because I don't know if that was enough or not, and it's not. So let's add just a couple more drops. I'm going to go with 2 more drops. So it'll be 5 drops total. It's looking a little bit better. Of course, it'd probably be better if I had that blending platter or blending, I can't remember what it's called. I'm going to first go by just stamping it on my face. Then we're going to start buffing it in. It's still a little dark. But Fair was the only one I could find. And then today, I was looking around on another website and I found Porcelain. So, they do make a lighter shade. I hope if you are suffering from allergies, you get to feeling better soon. I feel like crap. All I want to do is drink water and sleep. Of course, when I'm not feeling good and I'm feeling kind of sick, it's what I do. I want to just drink fluid and sleep. Josh says he knows when I'm getting sick and I'm not feeling good because all I want to do is sleep. I don't know if this would do any different with a sponge. We'll try it with this first. I'm not impressed right now with the LA Girl stuff so far. The eyeshadow's got a lot of kick to it. I mean, it's pretty, but it's like I had to really rub to get anything on there. And then Of course, the foundation was kind of my fault because I couldn't find what I wanted. So I had to go with what I had. And I knew I had this white. So I knew I could do that. Now I'm going to go in with the concealer, the green. And I still got the red coming through. So we're going to do the green. Green's supposed to, it's got a little felt like brush on it. You squeeze it up. And then you just put it on. Green's supposed to camouflage the red. It's supposed to help conceal it. I've got a couple little friends here that's finally going away, but they're still kind of there. My chin's a little red. My nose is a little red where I've been, unfortunately, having to blow and snot and all that wonderful stuff that's going on. I hate ragweed. Oh, I got too much out there. I'm going to put a little bit on my forehead too. I've also noticed that the dogwood trees are blooming. That's on me. I'm going to go ahead and do my concealer. And I've got the Pro Concealer High Definition LA Girl in Classic Ivory. So I'm going to go ahead and do my under eye. That was orange. Ooh. Ooh, that's orange. Okay, that might be all we do. I'm going to use the same brush. I'm going to dirty up another brush. See if I can get this worked in and done. I've never really used a correctioner other than the Stila, which is, you know, you put it all over your face or in your T-zones. I'm kind of impressed with the concealer so far. Has it covered my red? It would probably work better with a blender, with a sponge. And I didn't wet my sponge, as y'all can see. It's dry. Oh, let me show you the cutest little thing. I got this at Walmart. It's egg holder. It's a little bunny feet. It's egg holder. That's what it says. It says egg holder. It's 98 cents. It's a perfect beauty blender holder. Sponge holder. Because you don't want that touching bare face, I mean, you know, bare tables and things because of the bacteria. So I thought, let's see if that'll work. I'm going to get me a couple more if they've still got them. I got it at the big sale Walmart. My sister thought I was crazy, but hey, it works. Okay, it did cover some of the redness the green did. I think it might work better if I was to put it under the foundation and then put the foundation on. So, you know, it's a learning thing. So far it looks pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and set my face, and I'm using the Pro Powder setting powder. It's translucent. I see what it was. Well, where's the thingy? There it is. I haven't even opened this yet. I just got this in yesterday. What is today? Tuesday? I got it in Monday? No, Friday. Last Friday. And I'm going to take the e.l.f. all over brush. It's called the blending brush. Well, I'm going to try to get it out of the little pack here. Looks like that. Really soft. I like e.l.f. brushes. If you go back to my old videos, like when I first started, you guys got like hiccup. Oh! I inhaled that. e.l.f. is what I started out with. Make sure I get it underneath there so I don't crease, which I'm not going to wear this evening. My back and legs and stuff's been hurting me, so I had to take some of my pain medicine that I don't like to take. So I'm home for the night. Of course, Josh is working, so I wouldn't be going to work anyway. I'm just double tapping underneath those. This brush is good for getting up underneath them to keep you from creasing. Goes right up underneath there. Okay, I'm impressed with the powder so far. The setting powder. I like it. I like the concealers. I think I need a lighter concealer than a regular concealer. Foundation, maybe if I'd have gotten the right color. But like I said, I had the neutral thing. Okay, next. I got the blush kit. It's got 2 blushes, a bronzer, and a highlighter. It looks like that. I'm going to use, not this one. I'm going to use this blush and the highlight. This is supposed to be the highlighter. It's like that. But I have a strobe powder, which is a highlighter I've got. So I'm going to use, I don't know if that'll work out or not. I'm afraid it's going to be too. Let's see if it blends out. It might blend out okay. Well, it'll wash off, right guys? It's just makeup. It's just makeup. It washes off. Okay, I'm going to go in with the pointed e.l.f. powder brush. We're going to dab into that bronzer. Kick that off. And I'm going to hit them points. It ain't too bad. Blends out pretty nice. It's got a little bit of a smell to it, so if you're sensitive to that, just be aware of it. But the bronzing ain't too bad. I don't look too muddy. I wish I'd had the right color foundation, because you can tell I've got a line and I don't like that. But it's because the foundation's a little too dark for me. Okay, now let's chisel that out with a little bit of that setting powder and clean that up a little bit around my cheeks and around my forehead. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the e.l.f. I don't know what this is called, it just says e.l.f. It's the sculpting brush is what it is. I'm going to take some of that setting powder on my brush. It's got a sifter and I'm trying to keep from having it everywhere. I'm just going to, what I'm doing is I'm lightening it up a little bit. If it's a little dark, you can always use your setting powder, especially if it's translucent, and kind of clear it up a little bit. Well, you've still got it, but it's not so intense. Now let's see how that blush works. Let's get my blush brush here. It's the bronzing brush, and I got a blush brush. It's highlighting. Total face brush. I know I have a blush brush by e.l.f. At least I thought I did. Let's just go in with the WetN'Wild brush. We'll just use it. I'm going to pick this color up right here. Looks like that. It's kind of a corally. And these are high pigmented, so, and they got a lot of dust that comes off, so make sure you dust it off. Unless you really want some coral cheeks. Which that ain't too bad. No, that ain't too bad at all. And then, like I said, I got a highlighter here. It's the Strobe Light Strobing Powder. It's 70 watts. It's gorgeous. Now, I have used this a couple of times. That's a highlighter. It's right there. And it's beautiful in the daytime. Of course, I'm filming at 9. I'm sorry, guys. I wouldn't want to film at all because I was afraid my voice would go. But I'm going to use the e.l.f. Bronzing powder. And like I said, you can see that it kicks up a lot of powder. But for the price point, it's not that bad. I don't think. Personally. I like e.l.f. versus LA Girl. There's some hits and some misses on this. You know, let's go ahead and get my eyes done. I got an eyebrow pencil. I know I bought an eyebrow pencil. Where's my eyebrow pencil? Did I not get it out? Did I put it up already into my eyebrow? And Drawer. Alright guys, let's see. This is my eyebrows. All my eyebrow stuff. That's WetN'Wild. Well, I thought I had it out here. See if it's the one I may have dropped in the floor just a minute ago. It's not. But I know I bought it because I was playing around with the way it looked. That's ELF. Well, that aggravates me because I know I had one. I know I bought one. I've been rearranging and moving stuff, so it's hard telling where I may have put it, honestly. But I know I bought one. Yes, Smokey, Mommy's in here losing it. Let me double check my stuff. If not, I'll just use, I really wanted to do all LA Girl, though. Where could it have went? So I'm thinking of stuff. Make sure I didn't put it in my eyeliners. Which I don't think I would have, but with me, you never know. Well, there's an LA Girl eyeliner. It's white. So I know I didn't do white for my eyebrows. These are all eyeliners. Well, that's got me plumb bumfuzzled, because let me tell you, let me look at my lip liners just to make sure. Maddie was playing with some makeup too the other day, but I don't think she would have. She was playing with the makeup I let her play with that I had set aside for her. And she don't get into my makeup unless she asks, and then she goes straight and gets that one particular thing and puts everything else back. I can't find it. I will find it after I get done filming, I'm sure. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use an ELF brow pencil in natural brown. Because that eyeliner, or the eyebrow was natural brown anyway. And it was a pencil. Like I said, I will find it after I get done doing this. I guarantee it. I need to go have my eyebrows done. I'm getting stopped up again. My allergy medicine's getting to work, so I don't want to work now. It's about time for another dose. Okay, then I'm going to put a clear on, and it's just going to be the Ulta clear. Okay, now I have the mascara here. And it is the LA Girl Mega Mascara. And apparently I haven't opened this either. It's beautiful packaging, pink and diamonds and black. I love the packaging. Now let's see if it, you know, the packaging matches up to the product. So I've been watching a new show on Netflix. You guys list below, if you all watch Netflix, list below what you guys are watching right now, series-wise. I'm watching Wentworth. It's kind of like The Orange is the New Black, but it's set in Canada. And it's a woman's prison. And this is in the color black. One looks like that. It's like a nice caterpillar, as I call it. I just finished Trailer Park Boys season 11. And I'm caught up on all their shenanigans. If you like something that's rude, cruel, and unbelievable, check that out. Don't let kids watch it. It's a very strong languaged show, but it's hilarious. I just can't believe people are this dumb and, you know, crazy to do some of the stuff they get into. But it's pretty funny. And I like it for the comedy. So, my sister couldn't get into it. She tried. Okay. Mascara's not half bad. I can live with that. I'm going to go in with the white eyeliner on my waterline. It's not been used, so I'm going to smooth it out. Sometimes on cheaper eyeliners you have to do that, because if not you're going to poke your eye. And this ain't going on. It's like, I don't know. It did a little bit, but not a whole lot. Now the Pro Setting Lasting Finish, we'll try it. And I know you guys are thinking, she ain't had lipstick. Well, I have an LA Girl Matte Velvet lipstick in the color, it looks like that. Looks like that when you put it on. But I ain't wore a liquid, a lipstick in a long time. I like the color. And I like the formula. It's very, very silky and smooth. I like the color. Alright, here we go. Hits and misses. First on the agenda. Let me go ahead and put this up or I'll knock it over and then we'll have a mess. The strobe. The Pear Strobe 70 watt. I like it. I've been using it before, so it's good. The primer, I really like the primer. The blush and the bronzer, not too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Love the Pro Finishing Powder. Love it. Setting powder, setting spray so far, it dries really quick. And it stays pretty good. Lip gloss, the LA Girl Velvet, Flat Velvet lipstick in the lipstick form. This is Hush. I like the color. I like the texture. I like the creaminess. And I'm going to get some more of these actually to test out. The formula. I love the formula. The eyelashes. I like the mascara. Let's put another layer on since this is dry and see if it builds up. That's what I was waiting on. See if we can build on it. And you can. Oh yeah. Yeah, I like it. You can truly blend on it. That one piece of hair is driving me bananas. You can definitely build this. Just let it dry first. And that's with any mascara. Let it dry, then build on it. You can build on just about anything. So I give this an A. The concealers I'm happy with. The foundation, I think if I get porcelain, I'll be okay. But where I had to mix it, I'm not too sure about that. Eyeshadow. This is the only thing, guys, that I have to say is a no for me. I really had to scrub into this one to the point where it's shiny and it didn't even really go on my lid like I wanted it to. This one I had to rub to the point to where my corner of my eyes were hurting when I got done rubbing. The mattes are fine. All the mattes went on really good. They are flaky and chalky. This is the matte beside of the glitter one that I use, but this is the matte one. So this, I don't know. I'm going to work with it just a little bit more. And if it doesn't, I'm going to 2 more times, and then if not, I'll put it in Maddie's Palette and Maddie can play with it. Other than that, day or night, wherever you are, be safe, be careful. If you've not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Listen to the comments if there's things you'd like to see. Listen in the comments if there's any kind of things on Netflix you guys are watching and what you're into right now. I know the Orange is the New Black's coming back on. Those of you who watch Grace and Frankie, I've been caught up on that. I like those kind of shows. They're just hilarious to me. So yeah, I'm going to go. You all have a good day or night wherever you are. Remember, I love each and every one of you. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. It's the little red button on the side. If you want to be notified when I upload, which is on Tuesdays and Thursdays, hit the little bell. And we'll see you in the next tutorial. I love you guys. Bye.